I just realised I can't shoot him. I just realised I can't do that.
Why?
I've got to give him the crime set, haven't I? I'll get a crime set.
You've got to let him shoot you first. Then he becomes a viable target.
But, oh!
There's a car over here.
What?
There's a car over here.
I didn't see which way you went, mate.
The Circle 120.
Hang on, which way did you go?
It's
I didn't
got
see where you...
all the tires. Just come out into the clearing.
What the
It's
fuck?
got all 4 tyres.
Right, try again. He's terribly fucking good aid up there.
What the fuck? Why did you ram me?
I didn't ram you, I ran the Connie.
Space. The final frontier. Apart from we're going through time. These are the voyages of the starship, except it's a time ship. Ariana.
Stay there. Can't believe you didn't set that one up. Son of a whore. I'll do that.
Oh, what was that? Oh, really?
Why not work?
Fucking hell, look at that tree. It's been a long time since I've done it. I'm up here. Whoa!
Slow it. Fucking hell.
Come on, kids, on you get.
Wait, hang on, I'll wait.
Yeah, should we jump off at the last second? Genius, yeah.
Rees.
Oh, well, yeah. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I did. Hello folks, welcome to day 18 of the Countdown Stream a Day Challenge. Show my channel today's a bit of a test stream. So I've tried to plan a game that we're going to play today that's a little more chill, where I can keep an eye on stuff and make sure everything's actually working. So I've actually completed the upgrades now to both computers. So obviously my streaming PC, my gaming PC, I've been gaming on the new equipment for a few days. Streaming PC has been running the old equipment, which takes like 20 minutes to start up because it wants to update every single time, and it can't update because the hardware was too old. So it's now running Windows 11. It's all set up. Hopefully this is live, and hopefully this is all going to be working. So in the spirit of everything's new and what could go wrong, let's try and run a nuclear reactor as well. That's my plan here. So hopefully we're going to transition over to this now. This is my new gaming scene, which should show my PC, as well as why is there such a big gap between the title and then the game and uptime? That's annoying. Purple Python, hello, welcome to the stream. Right, let's fix that first, because that's going to annoy me otherwise. So we need to get to the right scene to start with to edit stuff. So we need to bring that title down a bit. No, where are you? What are you clicking on? There we go. Wrong keyboard. I've got too many keyboards. So that needs to come down. About there, I think. That might be too close now. Ah, it's too close. Can I just... No, that's now navigating OBS. Hang on. if it was like that. Should be. Maybe. I think that looks alright. I may have just put it back to exactly where it was before, but who knows. So yes, so you can see the stream title, the game that's currently being played, and the uptime of the stream. And that chat is tiny. Okay. Let's try and fix that one as well. Why is that so small? That's like unreadable. I could always just do that, but it's going to go into the... That's a roundabout where it's readable, but that's just ridiculously big. Right, so this needs to just be like... No, you clicked off it. Why'd you click off it? So what's it currently set to? That's not what it is set to. Let's do like... Wrong keyboard again. Let's do like 600. By... No, 800. 800 by 600. See what happens. I have achieved making it smaller. Hang on, what if I did 400 by 200? See, now it's really small. But then if I... It's still too small. Right, I've got this. 100 by 50. And then we stretch it, which should make it bigger. All I can see is one word now. And that's all you... Okay. That doesn't work. I thought that would work. 200 by 100 again. I think that might have been... That still doesn't work. Right, I'll just do that. It's still going to be small. Actually, it's a bit more readable, actually. I've also got to factor in that my stream preview is only 360p, so it's a bit more readable. We'll leave it there for now, though. So, stream alerts no longer appear at the top of the screen. They're at the bottom. And the little overlay with the follow train is white because it's hard-coded into that bottom overlay bit. We need to redo that so it's actually green, as it should be. So for the time being, that's the only white bit left on the screen. Right, let's try and run a nuclear reactor. Alright, okay. Stop putting stuff on different monitors, because then you get confused and you can't find it. Accept. I've also got to make sure that my streaming PC doesn't overheat, because I don't like how I've had to mount the radiator in it. Oh, you can tell the last time I played this, I tried to stream it. Why is there so many options for 3440 by 1440? Overkill, obviously. Vertical sync activated. Did I just select very low? Yes, I did. I don't need footprints. Motion blur can go away. Reboot required. Okay. I didn't read that. I didn't realise that I was going to restart it. Or close it, even. I know it wanted to do a reboot, but... it was a pop-up. I clicked it. Right, that... is not all the way to the top. I need to fix that on this one. With one click to the top and see if that fixes it. Why is this not full screen now? Well, it wasn't to start with, but why is it not full screen? Is that a thing on the left here? Is that one of the 5 options on here? Already 5. But... what's full screen? I'm sure this game had full screen. Oh, literally right there. And animated gauges, what the hell? Okay. We go new. Normal. Chemical plant. Module enabled. Because I know what I'm doing with the chemicals. And I had to run the reactor without having to treat the water. Ish. I can run the reactor without having to treat the water. Ah, we don't need to. Oh, walking, WASD. Shift if I want to run. Tab. H. T. Right clicking component. Okay. Cool. Yes, it's not connected because it's not running. Right. Chemicals. Let's actually start up all of our panels. My animation speed's on slow. Hopefully won't need that button. Okay. We'll let those heat up for now. So without reading anything, what do I do? So external chemical, right. Don't think we need that. I'm guessing that's... yeah, connect with the tank truck. That must be when we get more chemicals. We've got no boron in there. I'm assuming we want boron in there. Because we have a dosing pump. So let's try and get it up to there. So go to maximum dosing for now. Start that vacuum pump. Need water in the condenser. Are we running on generator power or are we buying power? Let's buy power. Yeah, stop. We did not pay attention to that. No, wait. No, that's because it had ramped up to dosing. That... Yeah, hang on. Looking at the wrong graph. I know what I'm doing. It's not going to blow up. It just probably won't start. It's in the green, so we'll leave that there and we'll balance that later on. They're all good. Not to operating pressure yet. Okay, so that is coming up. I'm sure we can do that with the reactor running, right?
New operating mode established. Nominal mode.
Fuel has been inserted into the core. All the valves we need to open actually open. Yeah. Good.
The reactor core coolant has started to circulate.
Actually, that one we probably don't want on right now. So that's slowly coming up. Do we have any of these? We have one. Okay. We can run with one. Sure. Everyone select 3. Don't want this to start up straight away. I'm sure that's a normal way for a reactor to start up.
The reactor has reached critical mass, and its status has changed to reactive.
Oh, well, that's ridiculously high. Well, I want this core to heat up a bit quicker. Not generating any power like this. Let's be stupid. Because what's the worst that can happen? I don't know if any of those valves need to be open. Still don't know if any of those valves need to be open. It's fine for now. The parameter range between 7 and 9. Corrosion of the pipes, eh? Oh, that's why I can hear the rain. Nice little view of our cooling towers, why not? That is in the green for now. Still in low operating mode. Really, just as I close it. We're coordinating the request for the startup of the reactor. We will confirm shortly. It should be 11 AM. We normally do it for the closest hour. Confirm the start of operations at 11. Okay. We've got steam pressures. I'll generate less than 5,000 kilowatts.
Warning, danger alarm.
Yeah. We know we're off the grid. That's fine. Jesus. Thought we were about to blow up. As long as we generate less than 5,000, we're fine. At least I can get the turbines spinning. And warmed up, ready for when we're supposed to connect to the grid in 6 minutes' time. Bloody danger alarm. Although that, you do kind of need that if you're running at full power and suddenly get tripped from the grid. Do you think we're too slow? That's not annoying. Running just about half speed, for fuck's sake. Oh, you can only hear that when you're that close to it. I should have walked away from it ages ago. Activity's fine. Temperatures, yeah. Okay, we need to be careful here because we're actually generating power now. That power's got nowhere to go. Close the breaker. In sync. And now should be providing power to the grid. Yep. Bring the speed up, or bring the power generation up. Okay. Once we start to effectively derive energy, it should mean we are powering ourselves and the grid. Although we should be, yeah, there we go. Should stabilise out round about there-ish, hopefully. Chance to check our reactivity. That'll do. That concentration is slowly coming up. What's our other man's gonna look like? Should be good at the power level. They're not amazing, but they'll do. This is this. Right. Does this just filter boron out? Guess. That's something we want to do. Boron filter pump dry. Yeah, that's probably not something we want to do. Let's go visit the core. Should be an achievement for this as well. Hey, or objective. Or both. Right, ion column. Ion column inlet. So we need an ion column inlet and outlet. Oh. Why is it running dry? You're the one running. I opened the valves though, didn't I? Just guessing at this point. What's the other one then? I don't. Might as well just open this as well. Maybe. Don't know what we do with that. I'll leave that running for a minute, go back up to the control room. We've reached the middle of the day. Try and get this down. But I don't know if that's how you do it. It's all 2058. Well, that went up, so... The outlet, not the in... Oh, fucking hell. What valves do I need open? Maybe I don't even need to run that yet. What valve are you? That's a vent valve. Do not worry about a vent valve. We're not venting it. All the valves are open, are they not? Yeah, boric acid reserve. That's a purge valve. This delivery? Yeah. Nice. Does that close automatically? I don't remember, yeah. So I don't remember closing it after myself. What does that feel like? Are you going down? Yeah, you're going down, so you're doing something. We'll leave that. So what's this pump do then? Is that this? Ah. Ah, why do I feel like this? Or on filter pump. This might be what I want. It sounds like there's actually stuff running through that now. Okay. Are we just taking the boron out of the water, or are we also taking iodine with it? That gauge needs to be down there. Run. 21.2. We don't know what it was to start with. Right, so this we need to compensate. So if I did 10, I don't know if that will. But 21.2 this was at. 21.2, so that's still going up. Hmm. That's still going down. That's still well within the green, so let's not worry about that for now. Whoops. Stop. The control panel downstairs is still going to be in control, isn't it? Fuck. No, it's not. We will turn this off anyway. It's an interesting pump. Yep, reactivity is changing a lot because of this. Stop that. Let's restore the fucking reactor. It goes above 10 for now. That's actually fine. Let the temperature in this go a bit higher. Trying to get this steam pressure into the green, that's all. Hey, service compliance. Can't remember if slowing the coolant down allows the temperature and pressure to increase. Because in my head that makes sense. If it's actually the opposite. Because you'd think I could have that in the green, that in the green, and that in the green. I mean, that's in the green right up until it's all the way down to 0, so that's fine. Should probably be able to run this then at 49. Only thing I could potentially think of if we're still struggling to keep these in the green is to get more flow from the primary cooling circuit. Which will require me to pull more pull more control rods. Let's do that. Let's bring this up to 35. Don't know what will be required to maintain that. More than that. We've got 93%. That is running at the ordered speed. So that has gone up. Those both are going up. Let's go do 45 on this. Let that get there. Straight to 91%. That'll do. The core is a bit on the cold side, so let's do another 0.5% to try and warm her up a bit more. In fairness, this shouldn't need to run at such a high percentage because it's able to handle the 3 steam generators when they're all online, so probably doesn't need to be that high. Right, that's gaining. That's doing whatever it's doing. Borderline green. Temperatures are fine. The reactor being a bit hotter though. What's our power factor? Where do I look at that again? There, 17. If I slow that down to 40, so we're going to lose more in the coolant level. These are now going up. So we've finally got that in the green. Nice. Well, that was my goal, so... As long as that doesn't go into the red, we should be alright. Temperature seems to be fine. They are now borderline green. Although we seem to be losing... Bring that back up to 55. Because now we're losing... power that we're generating. That's dropping off. It shouldn't be. So maybe that being there is not good. Up to 65. Okay. To 75. We'll make sure we don't suddenly spiral out of control on there as well. So actually that's come back up into the green. I don't understand it. Yeah, that's still climbing. Let's go to a 55% bypass. Let's go to a 65% bypass. Still using the resistor bank too much. Okay, that's dropping off a bit now. Good. Get this up to 80% and hold at 80. Okay, so actually stuff's coming into the green. Everywhere. That's getting quite hot. As long as it's not against the yellow, that's fine. How are we doing over here? Is the actual concentration levels of iodine isotopes present in the reactor, coolant or off-gas systems? Okay. We're running with chemicals, right? The reactor is running. So, generating power. Fair bit of power, even though I've increased the bypass. We're still going. It's time 14:10. Right, I think we're at a point where I am happy to do that. And things react a lot quicker now. Because the time is sped up. Funny that, right? But we're also going to explore the plant a little bit. See what we got. See what we need to buy when the time comes. When we've got money. Start from the ground floor. Okay. What has happened? Condenser's high temperature. So how's that being affected then? That seems to be fine. They're fine. And that's back in the green. Let's go for a tour of the plant. Just we'll check this. 1.07 temperature seem okay. Operative level excessive, or excess, okay. I mean, that's perfect, we'll hold at excess. We'll just say we meant to do that.
New operating mode established. Maximum mode.
Why not, right? It should naturally start to cool down as it drops to the 9.99 and lower. It shouldn't get any hotter now. That's fine. Let's go to the ground floor and start our tour from there. See if we can get into this room this time. I don't actually know if these doors work. It turns out they do. So we have a lot of what's the generating turbine building? Oil and all that kind of stuff you can put in those. So our transformer room and resistor banks. So we've only got one, we need to buy more. We do have 2 spare resistors, that's all we've got here. Spools of cable. Nuclear waste, maybe? I don't know. This is turbine number 3. Torque's quite low. Pressure and temperatures are fine. I don't know what the C4 valve does. Oh, look, a spinny thing. Where are we? There's that. Oh, we're on the top floor now. Oh, welcome to the top floor. Let's get our portal elevator. I think it's just internal supply on this floor. So one old generator set. You got a battery in. Yeah. We have no backup batteries. What does it do? Oh, it opens a door. Okay, we've got an electrode. That is something. Don't know what that is. Fuel and oil. Oh, I can turn power off to just... Turn power off to the turbine building. That'll go well. Or even the core building. Yep, wrong floor. Floor 1. Okay. Alright. So let's get that operating assistant. And... oh, that was an achievement. It's the preventative maintenance
Operator,
analysis.
I'm going to start with the analysis of the situation at the plant.
You'll see him like whizzing around every so often. There should only be one way out of there for him. There he is. Yeah, there's a little preventative maintenance for us. There we go, we're back in nominal mode, or normal mode.
New operating mode established. Nominal mode.
Which means we've dropped a bit, so let's pull some controllers to try and maintain now. Yep, that'll do. The demand for energy will start to decline. Is Xenon going up? We shouldn't have any Xenon in the core. We should be running hot enough to burn the Xenon away. Xenon. I don't know how you say it. I'm going to say it different ways every time, probably.
Operator, maintenance report is complete.
Which actually constraints
You
levels.
can check it from your tablet.
Capacity. I don't think it should be going up, it should be going down. It was hot enough for it to go down. If the integrity of the core container is compromised, it will result in an increase in the amount of radiation released into the environment. Contamination of the coolant and pose a threat to safe operation. Good job it's not then, isn't it? If the control rods have low integrity, operating the reactor will become highly challenging and perilous. If heaters are not properly maintained, they may become damaged or inoperative, which could lead to problems with the regulation of temperature and pressure in the coolant. This could result in reduced efficiency and stability of the reactor, and in severe cases could lead to a loss of coolant and a dangerous power excursion. Containers with chemical waste 1. Containers with chemical waste must be treated, emptied and cleaned periodically. If there is no free space... What's that noise? No idea. Periodic. If there's no free space in containers of chemical waste, plant operation could be affected. Okay. I don't know where chemical waste goes. Chemical circulation pump, boron filter pump, integrity 100%. Wear points at 5. Cleaning pump. Events pump running dry. Chemical circulation pumps are prepared to propel corrosive and dangerous liquids without suffering early deterioration. Not all filters are displayed due to applied. Only damaged components. No, show me everything. Oh shit, I selected only damaged. Hmm. Good help and recommendations. That's better. Stuck or damaged valves. 0. Good. Cool.
Operator, I'm going to start with the maintenance tasks. During this time, I will not be able to respond to your commands.
We'll let the AO or OA. It must be OA. Operating assistant. Deal with that. Oh, I said AO, but it must be OA, right? Because operating assistant, not assistant operating. I just saw that number go down. Is the operating assistant actually... Oh, he might actually be cleaning the iodine out. Nice. I need to pull some control rods. Right, no, really, I need to pull some control rods. Is he playing with boron as well? No, no. That's fine for now. Let's run down and see what he's up to. I actually get to see how to do it if we can see what he's up to as well. No idea. It does have stuff running through there. But no pumps on. What the hell? How are you doing this? Oh, shit. Okay. Fair. Back up and make sure the reactor's not about to stall. That number really did not really go anywhere, did it? .8. That's got to be the right number. I mean, that's to fucking go down, not up. Going in the right direction. Very slowly, though. Nope, went back up. What a prick. We should probably look at our service compliance. Estimated demands is going to drop off should be alright. That's caps lock, not tab, mate. Try pressing the right button. So maybe he'll deal with that for us then. We don't need to really worry. Right. It's going to start to fall dramatically. %75 bypass. How our cooling tower's doing. Ooh, no steam at all. Like that. Core inside. Ooh. See the control rods going out of the core. It's gonna come out the core a bit more now. Just go down to like 88.2. Didn't see it move. Did not see them move. Oh well. Oh, has that gone down? I feel like that was at 20. And it still seems to be going up. That number's lower. Maybe we are at a point where we're burning it off now. That would be nice. And get to a point as well, once the fuel's sufficiently used up, those control rods will be out so far that you'll be able to see them in the actual pool over here as well. You can see them a little bit, but they'll be like properly visible because they'll be quite high up. Before chemical was a thing, and I did quite a long playthrough of it. The first lot of fuel we had, I ran it until it was fully depleted. So there was a point where I triggered the danger alarm because there was somewhere on here about the control rods being in a critical position, because I'd fully pulled the control rods to try and maintain reactivity, and then it ended up the reactor stopped itself because the fuel was out. Danger position right there. I'll just sort of let it peter out by itself because it could. Putting those control rods back in took a while though, because you had to wait for them to fully lower before you can then try and secure the core. Even though the fuel was done. As normal variation turbine torques be compensated to maintain the same energy generation. Automatically deactivated, the torque increases or decreases beyond the compensable threshold. Okay. What the hell is valve MO1? And why is it open? Cleaning water. Okay, no, that probably does need to be open then. Is this still going down? Nope. So we had a 96% compliance for the day, which isn't too bad. So during the first hour we were still starting up. Day 1. We actually got any objectives? Achieve a minimum service compliance of 90%. We should do. Keep cooling pumps below 50% during 2 hours. We're not going to do that. Achieve a minimum compliance of 81. I always deactivate those ones because I just don't like to play with the invoice has been generated for daily consumption of electrical service. To check pending or overdue invoices, you can use the bank app on your tablet. If you accumulate more than 5 unpaid invoices, the supply can cut off the internal supply. Cool. Yeah, I just don't like to play around with the things. So that's at 45, so that's fine. That's well over, and that's over. And like, you saw how long it took me to dial them into where I wanted them, so. Bank app. Banking invoices. 10 prestige points. Might as well pay it now. We do not need to buy that. Generator 1 to automatic. Batteries are on automatic. I don't think we've got... Well, maybe we do have some batteries, so that should... Cool. At least it's not raining anymore. And this is basically the game once you get it up and running. You just monitor it and make sure it keeps going. And you can level up. You're just moving your control rods as and when necessary, and yeah. I could sit for hours and just let it go. I have done in the past. But we're up and running. We are stable. We're generating power. What does our day 2, or technically day 1, look like? So we're going to be going up. We're running the reactor quite high-ish. For now, this stage of the game, that's quite high. Later on, you'll be up here somewhere. But then we've only got 1 turbine. We'll end up with 3 turbines running, and yeah. So your maintenance shutdowns, I think it works out around about every 4 or 5 days you end up having to do a maintenance shutdown. You want to have just done a maintenance shutdown before the auditors come. Because if the auditors turn up and you've got like slightly low integrity, I think the pressurizer even now is probably too low integrity for them to be happy about it. Even though it's at like 95%. So they'll be like, oh, you need to be keeping on top of this. There's some things you can fix with it still running. So like you could turn off your pressurizer heaters, I think, and then you can get the AO or operating assistant to go and repair them. Oh, I didn't send him back to the charger, did I? Yeah, you can get him to go repair stuff. What I tended to do was every 4 or 5 days do a full shutdown, repair everything, because there's some things you can't, obviously, you're not going to be able to repair anything in the core while it's running. You can't repair the transformers while they're running. And yes, overnight you could take, we've only got one transformer, so we can't do that now, but I suppose in the low demand sections you could take a transformer offline, get it repaired, bring it online, next one, get it repaired, so on and so forth, to not have to shut down. But my way of doing it is do a maintenance shutdown, just do a full repair. Yeah. Right, what I think I'm going to do is, that's not how you do that, it's in the tablet, is save it, new save game, 01 2025 at 0043, and I'll put stream so I know this one's from the stream. Progress has been saved, and then I shall exit the game here. Right, I think as a test for having everything up and running now on the new hardware that it's going to be on and all that kind of stuff. Let's close those, don't need any of these open anymore. Yeah, I think that's all worked out quite well. I'm going to have to watch it back to make sure audio's all good and all that kind of stuff, and that actually, where I've got it in ultra wide with the information at the bottom, that actually looks alright. But yes, I do still have the alternative way of doing it. I can go over to this one. You'll just see my desktop for now, but nope. Hang on. Here's the thing. I've also got to change it on here. So I've got to kill that. Switch to that. So I can still go to this one, where you just have the zoomed in thing as it's 1080, but yeah. It's still an option. Right. So that's my Sunday at 8 PM GMT, weekday 19. Oops, that's 11. And that's day 119. Wow. Let's get it all wrong. Right. I shall call my stream here for today. So a massive thank you to those who joined me today. But if you are new to the channel or haven't done so already, don't forget to follow the channel, follow Twitter, subscribe to YouTube, all that fun stuff. Links are below the channel. You can, of course, subscribe to the channel if you wish to do so. If you've got Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime. If you've got Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free. Also, if you wish to do so. But as I said, I'll be back tomorrow around 8 PM GMT for day 19 of the Countdown Streamer Day Challenge. I do hope to see you tomorrow.